Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if this is the very first time you're watching. I'm Jude, I do Eurovision reaction videos, and I'm recording this just minutes after Loreen has won for Sweden before I go to bed, and tomorrow I get to look at the split results. Unless they come out soon, in which case I'll be recording that video tonight too. These are both going tomorrow anyway. This is just like I'll look at the complete scoreboard and I'll look at, public jury discrepancies and that kind of thing. It was a great show, and also just want to say, first and foremost, so proud of Loreen for winning. She deserves that so much. I'm so happy for Käärijä showing that a song completely in Finnish can do so well and finish second. So obviously we're going to read out the top 10. So Sweden were first, Finland were second, Israel were third, Italy were fourth, Norway was fifth, Ukraine sixth, Belgium seventh, Estonia eighth, Australia 9th, and Czechia 10th. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all talk about the top 10, and then we'll go down below that. Sweden and Finland, we've talked enough about. They, so deserve, so incredible performances. Israel, I think I was expecting top 5 and top 3. The top 3 makes so much sense, right? Then Italy, I will be completely honest. I had completely underrated this song. I did not think for 1 second that Italy would be top 5. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I also don't know who I thought would have replaced them. Actually, no. I thought Austria would have definitely been top 10. But, I don't know what it was. I don't know. I wasn't, the public and the jury, it was 176 jury and 174 public. So it was very evenly matched for Italy, actually. Which, I don't know, I just was not expecting whatsoever. But well done, Marco Mengoni. And Norway in fifth. Again, the jury underrated this. Her vocals were not the best, but you know what? Queen of Kings did so well. Alessandra was incredible. And the public got behind her with the 216. Now, did she come third in the public vote? Yes, she did. She came third in the public vote. And then we move on to Ukraine in sixth. I mean, yeah. I love that song, and I'm so proud of Tvorchi. I just would not have put that in the top 10. The jury's giving them 54 felt even a bit much. The vocals were not great. I think that's kind of my only issue with it. The vocals weren't great, but the song is great. And the public giving it 189 is just a bit too much. And I will say that. I loved Tvorchi. I love that song, but I think the public did overrate them a wee bit. Belgium being seventh. I'm not a fan of this. The jury's absolutely ate this up. They were like, yum, scrum diddly yum yum, a purr. The jury's loved it. I was not a fan. And you can tell the public were like, yeah, this is good with 55 points, but not incredible. So I don't know. Belgium in the top 10 feels kind of surreal to me. I was expecting to be left-hand side, but top 10 or top 7, I was like, really? Estonia in 8th, shocked but so happy. I mean, the juries did this. This is a jury result. And it goes to show whenever you're one of the only ballads in Eurovision. Now, obviously this time we had Italy, Estonia and Lithuania really as the only ballads. And Switzerland. But Switzerland were killed early in the running order. As the true ballads. And to get 146 in the juries is, expected, especially when there's that few ballads. To get 22 from the public, nah, that is a crime. But I'm so glad that Alika managed to finish 8th. That is insane. That is insane. I'm so happy for her. Australia 9th is another bit of a random one. They didn't do the best in televoting. But none of the rock songs did well in televoting this year. But then Käärijä mopped those up, I guess. Australia being 9th is interesting, but does this mean Australia are coming back? I would assume so. I'd assume Australia will be back. With a top 10 finish, you'd think they'd be back, wouldn't you? Czechia in 10th. I am so proud of the girls from the Czech Republic to get a jury score of 94, which is not high, but high enough. And to get public score 35 was a robbery, but I'm so happy that they finished 10th, as they should. That song I'm so happy about. From the massive hype it got at the start to now, with people kind of going off it a bit, I'm so happy that, they were my second this year going into this and they finished 10th. I'm really, really happy for them. Then we went to Lithuania. Well, outside the top 10 now, we've got, Lithuania, Cyprus, Croatia, Armenia, and Austria are down to 15. Cyprus being 12th. Lithuania, I was like, yeah, I was, as Chloe Strachan said, rightly so, Lithuania was going to creep up there and do really well. And I'm so happy that Monica did. I can't remember how she did in 2015 with Vitus Baumila, but I don't think it was as well as that. So I'm very proud of her. Love that for her. Cyprus, as a big jury bait song, it wasn't really jury baity, but it was kind of equal jury and public, so fair enough. Croatia being 13th, I expected more actually from the public for Croatia, but I guess not. And obviously jury votes weren't coming in, like it was a bit obvious for that. 14th is Armenia. Now we're on to the right hand side now. Armenia being in 14th, I find absolutely lovely because my favourite song ever, Sebi, was also 14th. After the voting drama got sorted out, they were originally 13th and we were moved down one. But I love that for Armenia. I think that's so promising for Armenia after coming 20th last year with Snap, which we know went on to be a global hit. I'm not saying that Future Lover is going to become a global hit because I don't think so, but I'm so happy for Armenia to be 14th. I think that's really promising for them and shows that Armenia are kind of moving in a good direction after not qualifying in 2019 to then 2021. Why can I not remember Armenia 2021? Because they weren't there. Wait, hold on a second. Armenia 2021. Yeah, Armenia weren't in Eurovision 2021. Yeah, because they withdrew. Because of the war, of course. It was because it was Athena Manukin in 2020. So from non-qualification to 20th to 14th, they're moving up there. They're going in the right direction. And I think Armenia is going to do great things in the future. I'm so happy for them. Austria in 15th is a shock. That is a shock. The 16 televotes. I'm sorry. They were killed off by going first. Honestly, that is the only reason they did so badly. We saw that again with the Czech Republic last year, doing so well in their semi and then flopping in the final because they were first. This shows that countries going first that aren't, big hitters to win are going to flop. With the televote specifically, because 16 points matched to 104 jury points for Austria, I didn't think was too much, but I thought was more than I expected, right? And to get 16 from the televote, I'm sorry, nah. Because that was a televote song, surely. But apparently not. Then we move on to the next region, 16th to 20th, which is France, Spain, Moldova, Poland, and Switzerland. France was robbed. Zarra, I was expecting top 10. Actually, same for Spain. Well, Spain was either going to be top 10 or bottom, and I think Spain did better than getting bottom 5, but should have been a lot higher. Now, 100 points is great. 100 points in 17th is also quite high, but I was not expecting 5 televote points for Spain. Robbery, that's a crime. The 95 jury points are deserved, I think, for Spain. France, 50 and 54. I was expecting a lot more. And from Lazar's performance, I was expecting a lot more. But you know what? Interesting. Moldova in 18th. That just feel... What did I say for Moldova? I actually said Moldova would be worse. Just because I thought they're not gonna appreciate it like Foulen from France last year. But they did, and I'm so glad about that. Happy for Pasha again. And then Poland, I mean, it was a televote, wasn't it? It was a televote for Poland. 81 is pretty good for that song. And then Switzerland, I'm really, really upset. Remo deserved better than 20th. But you know what? Well done. Well done. Like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm not happy. I'm upset. But 61 jury points was a robbery for Switzerland with his incredible performance and... What was it? 31 televote points. A little bit sly, guys. Come on. And then we move on to Slovenia. Slovenia being 21st. I'm sorry, what? I guess the performance fell flat for people. We did speculate that Slovenia could have won their semi, but that's not true, is it? I don't think so. Because they went 24th as well. Like, you would have thought that they would have done well. Apparently not. I'm gutted for Slovenia and for Joker out because I love them and I think they've been everyone's kind of favourite band growing up through this competition. To come 21st feels a bit like a slap in the face, but you know what? I love them. They're going to continue doing great things, aren't they? Albania in 22nd. This is fair. I absolutely adore the song. I wish it was higher, but you know what? I didn't see it coming any higher. I predicted for Albania, yeah, lower than 17th. It was a great performance, but that's not something that televote usually get behind. I wasn't expecting the juries to not get behind Albania because incredible vocals, but the public to give it 59 is a lot more than I was expecting. I was kind of expecting the juries to give them about 50, but interesting from Albania. Mimi Cat in 23rd Portugal, robbed, honestly was robbed, absolutely robbed, but I get it. And also she went second, so she was never destined for greatness coming from that position, was she? And that's really disappointing. But again, showing that if you're in second place, in fact, the right, running order number 1, 16 televote points. Running order number 2, 16 televote points. Running in order number 3, 31, and then Poland 81, and then back to 16 for running order 5. It does kind of show that the earlier spots aren't really, doing too well. And France going early probably didn't help them either. Same with Spain, the likes. We then move on to, I don't know, went straight past Switzerland, didn't I? Serbia in 24th, you know what? Look Black did great. It's the song that's so divisive that getting 16 or 14 is like, okay, but it's such a divisive song that that's fair. I love it. I absolutely adore that song. I will be streaming it constantly still. But yeah, Serbia was never going to do incredibly with this song because it's so divisive. I think last year was more of a crowd interest appeal, Croatia type beat, but like different, with Constructa. I'm just happy that Serbia qualified. I think this is making me think maybe they didn't. Well, no, he started early, didn't he, today? So I don't know how he did. He could have come like 8th in the semi, I could see. Then we move on to UK 25th. I was expecting more, obviously, from the juries in this because she sang really well last night, but I guess the juries were like, nah, we'll give Poland more, won't we? Oh, no, the UK did get more jury points than Poland. That makes sense because Mimler was better vocally than Blanca. But going 26th, I was expecting more than 9 televote points, but it's the UK. People don't usually vote for us, do they? Even last year, we didn't get that many to come second, So it makes sense. It does make sense. I'm not annoyed, but I am like 25th, really. But May Miller, she was so proud of herself. And then Germany 26th. I was so adamant that Germany were not coming last this year. 3 jury points. I don't know. But 15 televote points, I'm like, really? Really? That is what surprised me about Germany, actually, because I was expecting a lot more, honestly. And they come last. Again, Germany. It disappoints me, not at Germany, just for the public. I don't know. I never liked that song. It was my last in the competition for it to come last in the final. It doesn't even give me any catharsis because I'm like, it shouldn't have. Shouldn't have. But we move. For the jury, obviously Sweden winning. Israel coming second in jury was not something I had in mind, and neither was Italy coming fourth, or Italy coming third. Sorry, the numbers are now all jumbled up because it's their actual place, not their jury result place. Really interesting jury wise, that Italy were one. I mean, they're only one below Israel, but Israel must have been like, whoa, vocal queen. Finland coming fourth in the jury was also unexpected. I didn't think they would do that well, but I'm so glad they did. So glad. And Estonia coming what 1, 2, 3, fifth, great. Australia sixth is interesting, and Belgium again in the top 10. Austria being a jury song is very interesting. And when we go to the bottom, then we get Germany, Croatia, Poland, Serbia, UK, Albania, Moldova. Slovenia is too low. Portugal as well, too low, but then going second. And also, like, Alessandra being so low in the jury score is unacceptable. It just is, like, better. The public score, though, awarded our Käärijä 376 points, which is massive. Massive. Like, how many points did Måneskin get? Let's find that out, shall we? Let's go back to Rotterdam and see how many points Måneskin got from the public. Måneskin got 318, right? 318 and got 524. And Käärijä got 526. Käärijä got more points than Måneskin. Which I think Harry should be so proud of, and obviously Loreen did it incredibly. And when we go to Turin last year, we see that 439 for Ukraine, of course, And then 239 for Moldova with Trinidad, you know, giving 253, which is a lot less than obviously the 500. Now, obviously, last year was a big, hard hitting for Ukraine year, but I think it's really nice that Käärijä with 526, you know, ranks higher than Måneskin. I think that's lovely for him and for Finland. Norway coming third in the televote. Again, Norway, the televote loves Norway a lot of the time. We saw that with Kaino in 2019. And I'm so happy for Alessandra, especially for Mooney getting 52 juries, being like, boom, televote third, you know, great. And obviously Loreen did so well and deserved all 243 of those televotes. Ukraine coming fourth in the televote. I mean, I've already said what I've said, haven't I? That performance I don't think deserved fourth in the televote, but it's Ukraine, and at this point, you know what, if people want to show their support to Ukraine by doing that, then that's up to them, and that's fair enough. I think last year it was deserved because I loved Stephanie last year. This year I don't think as much, I'll put it that way. Israel then was fifth. I did expect Israel to be higher, honestly, I did. And Croatia, I mean Israel, or Italy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Italy and 7 for Croatia. Poland top 10 televote, not expecting. And when we go down to the bottom, we have Spain coming bottom of the televote, which is a robbery, honestly. And then the UK, and then Germany, Serbia, Portugal, Austria, Australia, Estonia, Switzerland. You know, these early hitting songs mostly, apart from the UK and Germany, that aren't really doing as well. I think the country that came the earliest was, Poland coming, or going fourth, coming eighth, was a surprise. But that is what I have to say for this video. It's just an interesting dive into my thoughts behind voting. What did you think? Let me know all your thoughts about the voting in the comments down below. Again, massive congratulations to Käärijä for coming second. I am so happy for him. So happy for him. And again, Noor Kirill coming third. She was phenomenal. And of course, Loreen, our Eurovision queen, coming first with Tattoo. Congratulations. And that's all I have time for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Do all that great stuff. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.